Hi everyone, it's Fern here from The Tailor's Daughter with a project share. I just completed this fabric book and I've called it Vive La France. It is, the theme is Paris and France, and I had this beautiful fabric. It's kind of a linen and it has the Eiffel Tower and all different French items printed into it, and I have been meaning to make this for quite a long time, and I finally completed it, and I want to share that with you today. And this is the back. Here's this lovely fabric. I'll just hold it up a bit so you can see it. It's kind of a beigey linen. It's black and beige, and so I embellished it with tan colored laces and off-white laces, creamy ones, and the different black laces that I had. It's very difficult to incorporate black, but it was not so hard with this fabric, being that the black printing is in it. And this is the back cover. There's laces across the bottom, as you can see, lots of dangles throughout. The corners here I've put some very dainty laces, and most of these are vintage laces. I like to use vintage ones as much as I can. And in the corner here I've got this little floret that I cut out of a piece of lace. So I'll just turn it over and I'll show you the spine here. I had this ruffly tulle kind of trim, and I put that along the spine, and I really like that. And then here is the front. Here's a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and I think it's just beautiful. And I had some black Venice lace and other pieces of lace that I've cut out along the side here. This jewelry piece that I put here, it's really pretty and sparkly. I'm not sure if that shows up in the camera. Here is a flower that I made, and more of the Venice lace across the top, and a little floret that I made here with doily pieces. And there's a little jewelry piece in the corner here, which is really sparkly and pretty, and a flat back pearl here, and a lot of flat back pearls throughout. And I've got some fringe lace at the fringe trim at the bottom here, and black dangle, and you'll see that as I go along. Here's the first two pages, and I think these turned out really beautiful as well. There's fringe, this black trim that I had here with dangles, and underneath here I've got Venice lace, and then another layer of white, or off-white actually, trim, or fringe trim at the bottom. And there's a lot of pocket pages in this. I originally was going to make it all pockets, and then I decided to put some images in it too, just for some interest. And these first two pages are pocket pages, and they're made with the same fabric as the fabric that I made the pages out, or the actual book out of, and trimmed it with all the black very fine lace. And inside the pockets I just put these little tags that I made that you can write on and journal on, and as well as this page. And then I've got two lovely little cards in here that you can journal on. It's mainly all for journaling. And again, I've got pieces of laces that I cut out here. I fussy cut a lot of the different floral pieces that are in this, and there's one in this corner as well with flat back beige pearls. And the next page is another pocket page here, and I made this tiny little book here, and I sewed the pages together. It's a really cute little book, and it's for journaling. There's quite a few pages, and on this page here. I've got all kinds of beautiful flower clusters, and this one here is kind of like a dangle bridal applique. This was from a bridal applique, and I put little rhinestones on this page. And right here, there's this beautiful lace that covers the pocket. Now the middle part of it, some of these pockets, the outside part is made with the fabric with the Eiffel Tower designed on it, but the inside pockets are made out of a beautiful linen, and it's vintage linen, and it's really, really beautiful, and it holds up really well. It doesn't wrinkle. And here's one of the images. They're supposed to be little postcards, and there's French words written on here. So I thought I would use these, and these are pretty little girls. And I've got it framed with all different kinds of bridal applique, doily pieces, flower clusters, pearls, and that's that page. The next page is a pocket page again, and I made this beautiful tag here. It's got a picture of the Eiffel Tower and some roses and laces and all kinds of different embellishments, and here's the back. And it just fits into the pocket, but you could put whatever you like in the pocket. And I embellished the corners here with snippets of lace pieces, floral lace pieces. And the next page is another image, and it's a picture of a pretty little girl. And this was a postcard as well. It says it up at the top. And I put these little, I have a lot of these little ribbon flowers. So I use these, and then once again all the snippets from different items that I had with floral design. And there's this lovely lace at the bottom here that I embellished all the way across. And the next page, and again the pages are made out of this tan colored linen. This is the pocket page again, and little tags that you can write on and journal on. There's black dangle lace across the bottom of these two pages. Both pages are made out of the linen, and flower clusters again, different laces, and these are all pretty much all vintage. This is all vintage. And down the middle here, I've made this beautiful tassel, and with different ribbons and rickrack, vintage ribbons, all different kinds of ribbons here in this tassel. And then I put this beautiful key that I had down the center, and it's got rhinestones in it, and it makes everything sparkle. And the next page again is another pocket page, and the sides are embellished the same with all the laces. And then I made another little book here that you can journal in. And the next page is another image. It says à Paris and la nuit here. I'm not sure how that's coming up. It's kind of a taupey, plummy color. And I embellished this with different snippets of laces that I had as well, with flat back pearls in the corners and dangle lace across the bottom. It's ivory. And this is a pocket page, the next page here, and once again it's the linen embellished with all the different laces. Flower cluster in the corner here with flat back pearls, and again these little tags that you can journal on. And the next page is an image. It says Paris here with the bicycle, and this is all embellished with different floral pieces and lace here at the bottom, dangle lace. And the next page is a pocket page, and there's one of these little books that I've sewn together again so that you can do journaling. So you can do a lot of journaling in this book because there's a lot of pockets. And it's all really beautifully embellished here with these ivory colored appliques and flower pieces. And the next page again is a picture of Paris in the spring, and it's really pretty. It's got cherry blossoms here and the Eiffel Towers in the background, and it's framed with this beautiful Venice lace, and there's these flower pieces again. At the bottom I've got the dangles. There's a lot of dangles in this book. As you can see, it's quite lush. And the last page is this picture of a pretty fashion model and the Eiffel Towers in the back, and it says Paris Mon Amour, and again it's all framed with different flower clusters and little rhinestones and flat back pearls. And there's the back, and I've got it closed up here with a satin ribbon that all blends in together. It's the same color as everything else, and I just tie it with a bow. And there's my Vive La France fabric album. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave me a comment as usual if you'd like to leave me a comment or questions or anything that you have. And I will be back soon with another video. Bye for now.